Thank you, those of you who are returning. I'm so proud of you. You're already winning all those stars, and I'm so grateful that Michael's even giving you an incentive, so thanks so much for that. One of the questions we've had, I'm Cathie Adams, Texas Eagle Forum, and one of the questions that we have had is what about guns and who's watching that? And I do have a gentleman in Montgomery County who is watching the issue for me, but a couple of bills that I pulled that I wanted to announce. One by Jonathan Stickland, and then in the Senate by Don Huffines, who is my new senator, and I'm so proud of him, have open carry, and they are calling it constitutional carry. So Stickland's bill number is House Bill 195, and Huffines is Senate Bill 342. So definitely those are two that you can get behind and start getting co-sponsors for as you talk to your friends in the legislature. One, and I don't know that is Senator Taylor going to be speaking, or, well, if he's not going to speak for himself, then I will speak for you. One bill I found yesterday that I thought was so wonderful. Last week I told you all about cleanupaustin.com, cleanupaustin.com. And on it there are 5 points. And yesterday I called a friend, I said, what bills are filed on this? Oh, I got to do some checking, I got a new job. And I'm like, great. Well, I found a bill, and none other than Van Taylor, Senator Van Taylor of Collin County, because there are 2 Taylors in the Senate, you know. One from the Friendswood area, Houston, and one from north of Dallas, Van Taylor. So Senator Taylor is delinking the legislative and judicial retirement benefits so that they can be transparent. So the focus is transparency. Is that correct, Senator? Yes. And that is Senate Bill 115. So we're very, very pleased about that. That is at least one of those 5 items that we have a bill number for and is set to accomplish a goal, an important one. So Senate Bill 115 to show transparency in those retirement packages is a very big step in the right direction. How many times have we complained about this franchise tax or margins tax? Well, there is a bill by Don Huffines, Senator, to get rid of that, and that is Senate Bill 175. Another one that you can ask your legislators to support. Don Huffines, and of course I'm long and strong on him because he's my new state senator, also has a bill to do away with red light cameras. And I don't know, but I know this is so exciting because I remember working with legislators year in and year out to not have red light cameras because we knew all it was a cash register for municipalities. It doesn't save lives. As a matter of fact, there are many studies showing that it even is more dangerous. Yes, sir.
Well, getting old and then losing my memory, but going back about 6 years ago, you would have seen me on Channel 8 in Dallas complaining about the red lights in Richardson. And our main complaint was that it was because they were trying to collect money, they were driving down the yellow light sequence so low to get more income.
Exactly.
That it actually was unsafe for the drivers out there.
Exactly.
There wasn't enough time to stop.
And there are studies to show that. So this is Senate Bill 340 by Don Huffines. Get your senators to co-sponsor this. Senate Bill 340. And the way it happened in the first place, a former legislator defeated this last time. Harper Brown was her last name, but anyway. She put something in a bill that no one on the House floor understood what it meant. And that is what opened the doors and legalized these red light cameras. And so, anyway, Senate Bill 340 would take care of that. 2 last ones that are just really fun bills, I think should also fly through. One by Senator Nelson, especially being finance chairman. I think she's going to have a lot of favor and a lot of sponsors on anything that she wants to do. But Senate Bill 54 by Senator Nelson would require drug testing for welfare recipients. Isn't that just a common sense thing? My goodness. And then the last one is by Senator Swertner, which would require E-Verify. And when we're talking about immigration, it's like so many of these other important issues. How can we actually go for something that is going to be effective? We've got great big package ideas, and all of those are great. But requiring E-Verify would be tremendous, and this is for state agencies that to participate in the E-Verify program. This is a program set up already. Is this person a citizen legally or not? And so we have the system already there. Why are we not using it? And so this E-Verify program by Senator Schwertner is Senate Bill 374. So that's more than you can probably say grace over for today, but I look forward to working with you on future efforts as well. Two questions
here. Is there
here.
any effort to make the E-Verify for regular commerce businesses other than just state?
This one would just be for state agencies.
Is there,
yeah.
But
I don't know of any, but that would be a good question to ask the senator, and you know, if there's a possibility of enhancing his bill or even getting another bill filed. Great question. Adam?
What's the bill number on the margins tax?
The franchise by Don Huffines is Senate Bill 175.
Cool. And is that a different bill than the one, what's his name, Estes filed, or is that the same bill?
I don't know. Does anyone? Yeah, I haven't seen Senator Estes' bill.
Estes has a straight up repeal, immediate repeals bill that they filed out. And the number is lower. I don't recall the actual number of the bill. There's a couple different versions. I'm not sure if Huffines does it immediately, if it phases it out. If it does it immediately, then it's effectively the same as what Estes done.
The bill takes effect January 1, 2016 on Senator Huffines. So,
Well,
yes, sir.
the question, sorry, the question would be, yes, it would the bill would take effect, but then would it stop collecting the taxes on January 1st, or would they, you know, some of them have cut it in half in 2016, and then it all goes away by, say, 2018. There's different ways of approaching the tax, whether you get rid of it or phase it out, essentially.
Yeah, and there are other dates here mentioned, and I have a copy of it, but I haven't scrutinized it to that degree.
I believe there's several different versions.
You're just being a lawyer.
Sorry.
That's good. That's good. We need you here, Tony. Yes, sir.
Have you seen any indication of a bill that would allow some voting rights for citizens outside the city limits of a jurisdiction that claim extraterritorial jurisdiction? Because there's so many people who are getting stomped on by city council ordinances, and they have no say-so, no representation. Georgetown's a perfect example of what they call donut holes, where they won't annex big chunks that are in the middle of the city because they don't want to do the infrastructure. And they also turn around and will allow a mud in the middle of the city limits just so they don't have to pay for the infrastructure. So those people, for however long it takes, never have a say-so.
That is a great point. It's something we're looking into. I am not familiar with any bill on that, but that really needs to be taken care of. You're right. That's a good problem.
sanctuary cities.
Well,
I'm sorry.
we got two more folks, and then we can go into the questions. If someone doesn't cover it, let's let everyone go. Then we'll see what else. And if there are other questions, everyone will be available to answer questions. Mr. Newman, take some.